McNamara.
There you go.
Right. John McNamara.
Hello there.
Hi.
Thanks for inviting me, Whitney, to
Thank you for coming on.
PR podcast.
I know, thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
I followed you for a bit now on LinkedIn.
Yes.
You have two businesses, Focus
Commercial, yes.
and Rosmara Developments.
That's right.
Tell me a bit about these. You've been in business actually for 14 years, so let's go into the journey of John.
So Focus Commercial is a property finance brokerage which is based in Liverpool and Manchester. And we're just about to open an office presence in London. And we source and arrange finance for property developers at each stage of their project. If it's buying it in on a bridging loan. Our real speciality is if it's for refurbishment or development, we can help them not with the funding, but assist them with the schedule of works and schedule of costs. And then we get them finance at the end of it once their project is about to reach practical completion. Practical completion is when it's about to be signed off all the building regs or a warranty. When it's actually done, we can then get them financed then to repay the existing facility, which we got for them, which is refurbishment loan or development, and then get them a new loan, which gives them time to either sell or get tenants in and release some of the profit. So that's what we're really good at, to be honest, in arranging. Another thing we do, I might just put on it. So when we get a finance application, when we get a new inquiry in, we underwrite the deal straight away for our developer, an existing developer or existing client, or a new client to Focus, and then we'll underwrite beforehand before submitting it to the lenders. So it's a really good service, to be honest, that we do.
Yeah, because you take care of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And then so it's like, so you before they even make the application, you can say whether it's going to be worthy or not.
Yeah, that's what we do. The other thing that we assist with, because on development loans and refurbishment loans, the lender will have their own QS monitoring the builds right throughout. So there's a list of requirements that they need, for instance, building regs, what professionals are using, warranties. We'll assist the clients with that. That's where our added value is. That's where our value proposition comes into. Then I would say other brokers, because we really understand development and the process and understanding what's needed, and that can be painful for some. So we just take all that pain away, and we project management and ask them to get it all in, and then we present that to the lender and the lender's QS.
Well, it's great because you're on both sides. You know both sides.
Both sides. So to be honest, that's why a lot of our cases go to. I think the stats were like 98.6. I think when we've done the stats, most cases that are taken forward, they progress to actually funding for the client.
Brilliant.
So we're not just a brokerage that just gives you terms out. We want to get the funding for the client.
Yeah, and so you got into this through, was you a trainee financial?
Originally, I was a civil servant for 10 years when I left school.
Yeah.
I then changed careers and went into procurement. And
That's a big change.
I wanted to change career direction. I fancied procurement, being a buyer really. So I got my qualification, Chartered in Purchase and Supply. And then I jumped ship, then I went to work for United Biscuits, that me Jaffa Cakes. And then I went to Unilever then for a bit. Does all the chemicals and all the washing powders and stuff that was over in Port Sunlight. And then I then went to AstraZeneca, where it was like on their procurement side. I was only there for about 12 months.
What is that now? Is that
It was at Alderley Edge, but I think there's a plant in Liverpool, but they've closed that plant now. It was in the lovely Alderley Edge. I really enjoyed working there.
It's beautiful.
In Alderley Park.
Yeah.
And then my other brother was a financial advisor and a mortgage advisor, and he was going on his own in 2003. And he said, he was setting his own brokerage for the mortgages. He said, you fancy coming with me on this journey? So I was on the first day as a trainee. I went with him. We sold 3 mortgages, and I thought, this is for me. I was shadowing him as a trainee.
What did you enjoy about starting that? Because that's a massive jump from the...
I think it was the freedom. It was the freedom where I wasn't stuck in an office all day. I like selling. I think that's my main
You can tell that you're
motivation.
a social person,
Yeah.
You get along with everyone.
Most of the time I do, yeah, and clients.
Some
I'm a
people
boss
don't.
now, you see, so it just got me the first day that I'd done it, and I thought, this is what I really want to go down. And me being me, I just got every qualification under the sun with the LIBF, which is like the London Institute of Banking and Financial Services. So I got every qualification, and then we built it up. We were doing about 150 mortgages a month.
Wow.
Just as the house prices went up in 2004. I mean, we've been doing a lot of subprime mortgages, and it was really around the northwest, and we were doing home visits, and it was a really, I really enjoyed it, and helping people and doing debt consolidation, and you know, it was their dreams and aspirations to buy homes and to refinance, you know, struggling families. It was, you know, with unsecured debt and stuff like that. So it was a really interesting. I really enjoyed it.
I could imagine it would have been so rewarding for someone like, you see people now they're saving for years and stuff like that to get a mortgage, or that are struggling with debt and stuff like that. So for you to help them in that way must have been, that would have paid dividends anyway.
It was. One case stuck out was just before all the banks were closing in 2007. And we were dealing with a subprime bank, and they were closing the doors the last day, and we actually had a lady who'd lost her husband, and she was getting repossessed. And the guy from the bank, from the lender, sorry, he come down. We got the mortgage application in the last day before the bank closed its doors, and we actually saved her house, her home. And then 12 months later, we actually refinanced it to Santander, which was a high street. So that was one that stuck out in my mind, really. So.
Oh my God, I bet she will forever be grateful for that.
But it was really satisfying. It was just a normal working class mum, really, who'd had a bad time. And I'm only working class myself, so it was really, it was nice to do that. What you'll get with me is honesty. Find a way, but I'm honest and transparent, and I'll tell people straight. I always want to do above and beyond for people, really, and I've been like that throughout my life, really, even in financial services, for mortgages, and even for developers now. You know, I'm in development finance, and some people are struggling with it. They've done a scheme and it's gone over, and we try and find a solution. I'm a solution finder, and a problem solver.
Love that.
Not a problem finder, really.
Yeah. That's brilliant. It's, you know what, and it's like people like yourselves, when you know people are doing it because they genuinely care, that's who they want to obviously work with.
Yeah, and we had a lot of retention with clients, to be honest, and that's what we've got to focus, really. We've got a lot of retention of clients, and clients keep coming back and back. We go above and beyond, really.
Love that.
For the clients.
You've obtained an MBA, haven't you?
Yep, so I was getting a little bit old, and I thought the world's changing. The world's global, it's digital.
Yeah.
And I need to freshen myself up, to be honest. So about 3 years ago, I made a decision to go back to university just down the road here, the Alliance Manchester Business School, which is part of the University of Manchester, and I've done a global MBA. It was 18 months, and that was an eye-opener because the University of Manchester and Alliance Manchester Business School, it's a worldwide brand now, and they have students all around the world. They've got a place in Dubai, they've got a place in South America, Shanghai. So the course offered me, it was for 18 months, and we've done workshops. We actually done them at Manchester, just down the road here, and also Dubai. I went to Dubai on a workshop, and all the students, how the world's changed now. They had international students, and even when we were doing, for instance, teams, we were doing presentations. We had someone on Norway from my group, someone from France, someone from Shanghai, someone from Dubai, and how the world's changed with technology.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was 18 months, hard slog.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed my time there, and it got me objectives sorted, really. It got me. I got what I needed to get out of it, so it changed me thinking.
Yeah.
I learned more about digital, and I even dipped my toe into one of the modules was private equity and venture capital, which I found really
interesting.
Really interesting.
You
really.
like learning, don't you?
Yeah, I've learned. Yeah, you can't stop learning.
I've noticed that.
Learning all the time.
I love that.
Learning all the time. You never stop learning.
No, that's why I read. I mean, I read books that are going to give me knowledge.
Yeah.
A lot of self-development books, but like to work on myself. But yeah, I noticed that you like learning. Yeah. Because how long was you in? So you went back to university for 18 months. Was it full time that?
No, it was part time. But we had to. The way it was very good. The way they structured it was coursework, but it was also you done group workshop as 50% of your marks on each module. Yeah. So you went to like Manchester for 3 days.
Love that.
On a workshop. It was just very intense for I think we've done about 20 modules.
Wow.
Or all different strategy, digital marketing, entrepreneurship.
You've also been to Harvard.
Yeah, so I enjoyed private equity and venture capital, and I thought I wanted to go to the, I've always wanted to go to Harvard, and they have executive education. I didn't think I'd get in, to be honest, but actually it got
So was it a
accepted. in there.
scholarship? Is that what they call
No,
it?
it was executive education. So I was there for a week. Again, intense week there, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best experiences of my life.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, and met some friends on there, and we're still in WhatsApp groups because all of them are trying to raise money or look at better ways of working and stuff. So we're all in contact on the groups on WhatsApp. So there was people all around the world. That was a truly amazing experience.
Yeah,
going to Boston. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
And what were it like being there? Because I've read quite a bit about Harvard. I mean, that is just an experience once in a lifetime.
It was I stayed there. I was on the campus.
Was you?
Yeah, I stayed there I was there for a week. It was brilliant. It was just another way. I couldn't believe it was there, to be honest. Couldn't believe it was there. So it was great. Really a great experience.
Did you learn loads while you were there?
Yeah, it gave me a different insight into venture capital and private equity. So it was great, and even they were world class lecturers there. It was a really fantastic experience.
Love that. So John, the two businesses you've got, tell us about the two differences and what it is that both do.
So Focus Commercial, like I said, we source and arrange finance for property developers for building houses or building apartment blocks or building serviced accommodation or refurbishing hotels. That's what we structure, and that's how I met my business partner, who was my client, and he offered me a chance to join up and and to develop construct properties in the Liverpool area. So we identified our first site. I think it was in June 21. We purchased the site, and it was initially was for 45 units, but we actually got it through for 29, working with the Liverpool local council, and we built that in 10 months. 29 new build apartments in a 12-month contract. So I actually walked the walk instead of talking the talk.
Love that.
Which I tell developers. It was a great experience. It still is. I really enjoy property development, and it's complemented my brokerage business because I can understand development from the developers' lens, really, what they've got to go through. So not only do I know the development finance process, and I knew pretty much the development process, I know now the developers process, from the planning, from what reports that you need, working with professionals. Obviously, I obtained the development finance facility. We got that through in 6 weeks. That's my bread and butter, really, and we got it built. So I really enjoyed it.
Wow. Your journey in business, I mean, obviously the aim of this podcast is for business owners like yourself to come on to talk about your journey, not just all the goods. What would you say you found challenging building a business? Well, two businesses and learning.
I would say you've got to have a great work ethic, and sometimes you have times where, being an entrepreneur, you have times when you're up, and then sometimes you're down. Either monetary or, with I wouldn't say motivation, but I'd say you just got to dig in and dig deep. No day's the same with your own business. Studying both businesses, but we've got two great businesses now. But you just got to put the work in, and you've got to keep learning. Everything's changing all the time. No matter what job you do, it's constant learning, and you're learning something every day, really. But I wouldn't have swapped it. If I went back to going back to work, I couldn't cope.
No.
And having the weekends off, it's just not me. I'm just
I feel like you like to be busy and be.
Yeah, I'm a workaholic. I'm a workaholic, to be honest.
And do you like being a workaholic?
Yeah. I like my time off, don't get me wrong. I've changed a lot since I was in my early 20s, I'd say. I'm a lot more work-minded and work. I just work a lot more, to be honest, now. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
You were meant to be your own boss.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, so my brother and sister, they've got their own businesses as well, so...
it's always been in the family.
Yeah, my mum and dad was just, working class, normal people from Liverpool. And my dad was a wagon driver. My mum worked in supermarkets and was an auxiliary nurse. But my dad actually got qualified. When we had our own business, we actually got him qualified to be a mortgage advisor.
Did you?
And he actually got the better mark than all of us.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he was good at his job.
So does he work for?
No, he's retired now.
Okay.
But he worked for us. But when we had the last company, the mortgage company with my brother, my mum worked there, my dad worked there.
I love this.
My sister worked there. Oh, it was like, it was good.
What is next, John, for you and both businesses?
I'd say focus now. We're about to launch a new website. So our type of clients of focus are developers who were just starting off or the building, but they haven't got the back office skills or capabilities.
Yeah.
Which I'm not being disrespectful there. It's just that they can build. I'm not a builder, by the way. I've never put a picture up in my life.
Just get job blogs from down the street.
And that's when you've got your own business. If you can delegate, if you're not good at something, if you can give it to someone who is good, that's a skill itself. With focus, we help developers from all shapes and sizes. I'd say so. If they're a one-man band or if they're a company or a contracting company, but they just need help with the back office doing the cash flows or the appraisals and all the admin, and we project manage the loans for them, so they can just concentrate on the core competencies where they can just build, and then we just take away all their pain, and then they know we're going to get them the money, and then we help them throughout the loan. We monitor throughout the loan, really.
Love that.
So we're going to have an office address in London, so we want to be UK nationwide, really. We think there's a need there for developers or up and coming developers or people who've been in the trades who can really who want to develop. We can help them because we get a lot of retention. So we've seen actually people and customers and developers grow where we've seen their career journey go right up. They've built a brand, they've made a lot of money, capital growth, they've made a passive income.
Oh my God, and you've been part of that journey, that's nice.
Part of it, yeah. So we want to be nationwide and give people a service that we think we do a great service. And help people getting them the money to build, really. So it's just getting our brand out there, further apart from Liverpool mainly, and we've done bits in the northwest and little bits down south, but we want to roll it out UK wide, really.
Well, I think you will do, 100%. And
then
fantastic what you do.
On the development side, we're about to submit a planning application for 160 units in central Liverpool.
Brilliant.
And then we can build 160 residential units with some commercial underneath. It's like I think we're going to do a coffee shop and a state-of-the-art gym there. So that's what we're looking to do. So just getting all the CGI's done now.
No stopping you.
No stopping me.
No. And what are you learning at the moment?
Just to chill out, really, a bit more.
You can't chill out, John. Come on now.
Nothing really, just probably...
Are you just working on the businesses at the minute?
Yeah, I'd say the communication tools, like what I've seen the last couple of years. You've got emails, but a lot of people now, we've noticed, are on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
WhatsApp's a really great business tool. Most of my developers use it if they send me files or...
I feel like it's a faster way of communication.
It is.
I'll go on to Outlook and I've lost an email.
Yeah, it's instant, so it's getting up to speed, really, with that, really. But... So just learning, the communication more, the up and coming ways, and probably learn a bit more about social media, understanding a bit more, because I can just about use Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm okay with, but
we
it's just
can help you with all this.